Hello, YouTube user Mark Dorval asked me to post a video how to play the Kallidad song Amigos Glorious, Amigos Victorious. It would be my absolute pleasure to show you Mark and anybody else who's interested. It's a pretty meaty song, so this video might be a bit long, but I will try and show you all the riffs, and I will say straight up there's some improvisation in the song, so it's never played exactly the same way twice, but we'll get you sounding as close as we can to the song. And I can't even remember exactly how I played it on the album, so I'm going to show you more the current live version, which is very, very similar, but a few notes a bit different and stuff. But that's part of the concept of Kallidad, is that there's improvisation. So the first, there's an introduction, and the chords go E minor, D, probably D major, maybe D7, probably D major, C, and then B. But I pick them with like a piccata sort of thing. That's kind of the shape of the whole thing. So in this case, I'm fretting the 7th fret, and those fingers are running like that on the top string, which I have a lesson called Piccata that shows how to do that technique. And my thumb is basically picking this E minor chord with the thumb, except that I add the flat 9, which is the F. That's the 10th fret of the G string. So it goes 10th fret, 9th fret, 7th, 9th, 10, 9. I'll do that one more time. Low open E string. I'm fretting an E minor 7. So I'm fretting 0, 7, 9, 7, 8, 7. That's what I'm actually fretting, and then I'm going 0, 7, 9, and on G string 10, 9, 7, 9, 10, 9. Then we go to the next, so I do the open E again on the D. It's that same shape. To the C. 6, 5, 3, 5. D. Sorry if that's confusing. And then to start the actual song, it's an E major chord, except with an F note at the 3rd fret of the D string. So that's the chord, and I play with my thumb. And I have grown one long nail, and really the only thing I ever do with it is this. So you could use your thumb, but to get the exact sound, I have a long pinky. And you could probably use another nail. It's that. And now the song kind of starts. A minor chord, 7, 5, 5, 5, and then that's open. And we're hitting the body, so it's kind of there. Somewhere like that. That's the 8th fret of the E string. Do that. Then there's an E major chord. 6th fret of the D string, 4th fret, 5th fret, 4th fret. 7 on the top E string. Back to the A minor. 8, 5, 8, 8, 5. Back to the E chord. Now you do the same thing again, except instead of the hitting, which I call like a snare drum sound, we're going to bring in the bass drum, which is there, hitting with the heel of the hand, pretty much there, to get a nice boom. Same chords. That's the intro, and you'll see I have my guitar pick. This is where I stash it, just in my little Fishman pick up there. There's just a little slot. So at a concert I would go pick up the pick, And we play pretty much the same. Like, I improvise a bit here, but I'll show you the basic thing. The chords basically go A minor, E major, A minor, E major, D minor, A minor, D minor, E major. So there's 8 chords. And my lead part that I do, so if it's an A chord, I'm playing on A string. If it's an E chord, I'm playing on E string, etc. And I use the 12th fret and open, and I use the 10 and 13. And that's pretty much all I use. That's the A and then E. A. And then live I kind of I actually improvise a bit. Then, so that's on the G string. 9, 9, 10, 9. That's just a little lick. Something like that. And then we go back to those 2 arpeggios that were in the intro. That A minor with the 8th fret and the E major with the 7th fret, but they're palm muted and they're picked. That's a cool sound. You slide up to the 6th fret of the B string. Back to the verse. Now I'm just improvising a bit more as I would live. I love bending that 12th fret. Just improvising with the 10, 13, 12. And then it's back to that arpeggio, but this time I do a pinch harmonic. So I'm trying to pinch, basically trying to get the string right between the pick and the finger. And it's very hard to do on a Spanish guitar. It's a lot easier on a distorted electric guitar, but it is the sound I'm going for. Pinch harmonic. That's 7/4, that's an E major arpeggio. Now I go up to the 10th fret for the D minor. 12, 13. And that's a motif that comes through the song a lot, that F to E, and in that case I'm tremolo picking. Then I go to a D minor that's here, so imagine a D minor chord, but I also play the G and the A note in my licks. Back to A minor. G, G minor, so big chords. G minor and A minor. And then I stop, and Tom and Jules, A minor, E. And again, A minor, E. And then the chords go to D minor, and I go. 10, 13, 12, 13, 12, 13, 12, 13, 12, 13, 12, 13, 12, 10, 13, 10, and bend it a bit, bend, right, little bend, 5, right, 10, 13, 12, 13, do that again, and now the drums get louder here. This is the last one because there's 3 of these, and then kick a bit faster and harder if you can, bend a bit more. So then the solo starts. So the rhythm guitar goes A minor, G minor, goes G minor. Something like that. And the first lick I do, this solo is improvised but within a certain structure. So I'm taking the 10th fret of the B string, playing it with my 3rd finger, and using the other 2 fingers, probably every other finger on that hand is actually muting. So the pinky's muting the top E, the middle finger's muting 4 strings, and the first finger's muting those same 4 strings. I've said before on this channel, I have videos where I say muting is the most underrated and underappreciated part of guitar playing. So this is a perfect example where one finger's playing one note and that's all the listener hears, but I'm actually using 3 fingers to mute the other strings, and that's why it sounds cool, because I can play really hard, but the strings are muted. G, G sharp, use my pinky to play that, E, then I go to like an A minor pentatonic. That's like 3, 3, 5, 5, 5. I do a lot of that where I slide, so the G minor is like 3, 3, 3, I slide it up to 15, 15, 15. And the A minor is 5, 5, 5, I slide it up to 17. And then there's a bit where I just do a slide, so sliding from the A note up to the octave at the 17th fret, down to the G, and up to the 15. And then you can speed that up if you want, and put in notes from the A minor scale, and then G. Something like that. And then there's like a rhythmic thing. We call that the chord stabs. It's basically the same rhythm that they've been playing, but they da 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 da, more staccato, more stabby. And I go to the octave here, so almost like a funk guitar sort of thing. So 5th fret of the E string, 7th fret of the D string. And just like in the intro verse, when I used 12, 10, 13, I'm kind of using those same notes, so A, G, B flat, A, C, same thing on the G. This is always improvised, it's never the same way twice, but the concept is octave of A and octave of G. And then on A you use the note B flat, G, and occasionally C, G. You use the notes G, F, A flat, B flat. So you can improvise. Something like that. And then the final lick is always played the same way. And then it's played the same way 2 frets down. So that's 10 on the B string. And then bending the 12. 12, 10, 13. Then you go to the next string. 12, 13. Then the final lick, I'll slow it down. Slide. That's pretty much it. The video is pretty long and I skipped over some stuff. I'm kind of assuming if you want to try and play that song that you're not a beginner, you have to have a bit of guitar ability to play some of that stuff. Good luck with it. I hope you can do it. I hope, much more important than trying to copy the song, I'd be really thrilled if you improvise. So you take those chords and go, cool, I'm gonna make my own melody, or take the note concepts that I use and make your own rhythms and stuff like that. That would be a lot cooler than actually playing the song the same as the album or the same as the live version. But I've done my best to show you how I play it without getting really, really bogged down on every single note and talking for hours, because there's a lot of guitar playing in that song. Thank you so much. Hope you like it. Hope you can play it. See you later.